Ciao a tutti, bentornati. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part two of the Italian quiz series. We're going to start with basic and move towards a little bit more intermediate and advanced. I'll give you the English, give you a couple seconds, and then we'll go over the Italian for whatever it is we just said. We'll start with some phrases. We'll move into a little bit more complicated conversations. Anyway, let's begin. First, appunti, notes. I have my notes. I miei appunti di nuovo, again, because we have a lot of stuff to cover. So, how would you say good night? And this is when the evening is over, you assume whoever you're talking to is going to bed. You would say Buonanotte. This is, again, end of the night. It's not have a good evening. It's not we'll see you next time. It's pretty sure whoever you're talking to is going to bed or you're going to bed. Two T's, so Buonanotte. How would you say, excuse me, pardon me, sorry, or forgive me? And I lump these all together because there's some nuances in Italian. So let's start with sort of excuse me or pardon me, or even sorry in some English contexts where you just want to say pardon. You could say scusa. And if you're talking to somebody you don't know, you could say scusi or mi scusi. If you want to get somebody's attention, mi scusi. If you're talking to a group of people, scusate. Again, this is excuse me, pardon me. You might be going through a crowded place. Oh, scusa, scusi, scusate. Mi scusi is very polite. And this comes from scusare, the verb, which basically means to apologize, to excuse, to forgive. And these are all imperative. These are all orders. You're literally ordering somebody to forgive, to excuse. And if somebody's saying something to you and you want to say, oh, don't apologize, non scusarti, and that's from scusarsi, which is basically very, very similar to apologize, to forgive, to excuse. So don't apologize, or don't be sorry, non scusarti. If you really want to say, I'm sorry, like something bad has happened to someone, for instance, mi dispiace, and that comes from the verb dispiacere. Dispiacere basically means to be displeasing to. So mi dispiace, to me, it is displeasing. Basically, if something bad happens to you, I say, oh, that's displeasing to me. That's the literal translation. You would say mi dispiace, where we would say in English, oh, I'm sorry. Mi dispiace tanto, I'm so sorry. Perdonami, which is just what it sounds like, pardon me, or forgive me. Yeah, so again, some nuance with some of those. How would you say, you're in a shop maybe, how would you say, how much is it? Or how much are they? How much is blah? How much are blah blah? And then conversely, maybe at the end of something, you've collected all your things, or you're at the end of the meal, what's the total? So if you want to ask how much something costs, you use the verb costare, which is to cost. And if it's a single item, you say quanto costa, blah blah blah. If it's multiple items, quanto costano, blah blah blah. And we'll give you a couple examples. Quanto costa il divano rosso? How much is the red couch? Quanto costa la piccola sedia grigia? How much is the small gray chair? I'm putting these so that also you can see adjective, noun agreement in gender and number. Quanto costa la giacca rosa? How much is the pink jacket? Pink is sort of a unique one because, like viola, purple, rosa and viola, they don't change gender. So you can say la giacca rosa, the pink jacket, but you would also say un abito rosa, a pink dress, un abito viola, a a purple dress. Even though abito is masculine, viola and rosa don't change, so they stay with abito as abito viola, abito rosa. Quanto costa il cappotto grigio? How much is the gray coat? And again, for multiple items, quanto costano, and then the items, because costano is for they. Quanto costano I calzini verdi? How much are the green socks? Quanto costano le scarpe gialle? How much are the yellow shoes? This is if you're asking for individual items or multiple items, literally how much something costs. At the end, once all your items are together, you can say what's the total, or at the end of a meal, what's the total? And that's quant'è, which is literally quanto è, quant'è, how much, it's like what's it come to, what's the total, quant'è. And of course you can always add per favore, for please, or per piacere, for please, at the end of all of these. Quanto costa il cappotto grigio, per favore? How much is the gray coat, please? How would you ask? I had one more example. Quanto costano questi pantaloni stretti? How much are these skinny pants? And that's just to show you a plural example. Questi pantaloni stretti. Those all have to match in gender and number. How would you ask to a stranger? Do you speak English? Do you speak Italian? Do you speak French? To a stranger, parla inglese? Do you speak English? Parla italiano? Do you speak Italian? Parla francese? Do you speak French? You could even be more polite at the beginning. Put mi scusi, pardon me, or excuse me, and then your question. Parla inglese? Parla italiano? Parla francese? How would you say, I only speak a little Italian? Parlo solo un po' di italiano. Parlo solo un po' di italiano. I only speak a little bit of Italian. And these come from the verb parlare, to talk or to speak. So you're using parla, that's the third person, or the polite form of the verb. Parla italiano. If you're asking your friend who you've known forever, parli italiano, parli inglese. Do you speak Italian? Do you speak English? Okay, let's move to a little bit more intermediate/advanced. How would you say, hey guys, I'm about to do the shopping. I'm about to do the grocery shopping. I'm getting ready to do the food shopping. What do you want? If you're going to say, hey guys, ragazzi, or if it's only the girls you're talking to, ragazze, sto per fare la spesa. I'm about to do the shopping. Literally the food shopping. Because if we're talking about shopping for clothes or shopping for something that's not your groceries or your food, that's fare le spese. So fare la spesa. Sto per fare la spesa. I'm getting ready to do the grocery shopping. Che cosa volete? What do you guys want? Or che volete? What do you guys want? Or cosa volete? What do you guys want? You might hear all three of those. But the standard Italian is che cosa volete? What do you guys want? So you have stare plus per plus the infinitive, which basically means I'm about to do this. I'm getting ready to do this. I'm fixing to do whatever that is. Or something is about to blah, blah, blah. Sto per fare, I'm getting ready to do whatever it is. Sto per fare il colazione, I'm getting ready to make breakfast. Il pulmino stava per partire, the shuttle was about to leave. And stava is an imperfecto, because we're talking about maybe something happened in the past. The shuttle was about to leave, and then this happened. Il pulmino stava per partire, and blah, blah, blah. Here's another short dialogue. How would you say, you're with your sweetie or whoever, and you say, my love, are we going to the movies tonight? And he or she responds, yes, I can't wait. And then later you guys are driving, and they have the GPS, and you're driving, and you don't know if there's a lot of traffic, but you assume. You say, is there a lot of traffic? And they say, no, not even a little. So, amore mio, andiamo al cinema stasera. My love, are we going to the movies tonight? Sì, non vedo l'ora. Yes, I can't wait. C'è molto traffico. Is there a lot of traffic? Or c'è un sacco di traffico. Un sacco di, literally, a bag of. But we say it to mean a lot of. Is there a ton of traffic? Is there a lot of traffic? No, neanche un po'. No, not even a little. Neanche can mean not even or neither. So, me neither. Neanche io. Neanch'io. Me neither. So we have andare al cinema. If you're going to the movies, it's always al cinema. To go to the movies, andare al cinema. I'm going to the movies tonight. Vado al cinema stasera. Non vedere l'ora. To not be able to see, to not see the time, to not see the hour. That doesn't really make any sense. But if you can't wait for something, if you're excited about something, the phrase is non vedere l'ora. I can't wait. Non vedo l'ora. I know it looks like I can't see the time or I can't see the hour, but it's how you say you're excited and you can't wait. Non vediamo l'ora. We can't wait. So this wait is, again, just when you're excited about something. It's different than aspettare, which literally means to wait, or to wait for, or expect, or to expect something. So you can say, I'm waiting for the bus. Aspetto l'autobus. And you don't say aspetto per l'autobus, because the for is sort of included in the verb. Aspetto l'autobus. I'm waiting for the bus. You're late and I can't wait for you. This is literally, I can't afford to be here any longer. I have to go. I literally can't wait. Different than, oh, I can't wait, I'm excited. This is, I can't wait for you because you're late. Sei in ritardo e non posso aspettarti. You are late and I can't wait for you. Literally, I can't wait for you. Okay, so here's another one with the shopping. I was at the store, or I was at the market, or I was grocery shopping, and I saw organic, Italian, extra virgin olive oil. I almost bought it, but they didn't have the brand that I like. They didn't have the one that I like. Ero al supermercato, or facevo la spesa, e ho visto l'olio extra virgine di oliva italiano biologico. So, I didn't purposely put all those adjectives in there to sound super advanced or to confuse you, but basically you have the oil, l'olio, you have extra virgin olive oil, l'olio extra virgine di oliva, it's Italian, italiano, and it's organic, biologico. So let's go back to, I was at the supermarket, or I was doing the food shopping. Ero al supermercato. Ero is from essere, and it's imperfetto. So in this case, we're using imperfetto because I was at the supermarket is this time frame, and this thing happened is one event inside that. So I was doing this, and this happened. The I was doing this has to be in imperfetto, and the one item has to be in passato prossimo. So ero al supermercato e ho visto l'olio. I was at the supermarket, and I saw the oil. L'ho quasi comprato, ma I almost bought it, but, or you could say stavo per comprarlo, I was about to buy it, ma, but non avevano quello che mi piace. But they didn't have the one that I like. Quello, it's quello because oil is masculine, l'olio is masculine. Or you could say l'ho quasi comprato, ma non avevano la marca che mi piace, the brand that I like. A little bit review again on the imperfetto. We used ero and facevo. I'll put those conjugations of essere and fare and imperfetto over here somewhere. Again, if you're telling a story, this thing was going on is going to be in imperfetto, and then the individual items that happened in the story are going to be in passato prossimo. So, if you have any questions, I would love to hear them in the comments. I hope you learned something. If you're basic, hopefully you stayed until the end and you got something out of some of the more advanced. And if you're more advanced, hopefully the stuff at the beginning was a great review. Ciao a tutti, grazie a tutti, alla prossima, ciao ciao.